especially talking about quarters and numbers and millions of watchers and things like that in dollars. And he's gonna ask me 80 goddamn times what the fuck.
Yeah, he's totally is, yeah. He's gonna ask you exactly what you just said for the last 8 minutes, like the whole thing you described.
All right.
He'll boil it down into one dumb
Let's
question.
do it.
What I do.
On this episode of the Red Report, we're talking about streaming. With us this night, we have Oracle. Oracle has been on his Xbox a lot more and been more social. He's been racing with Mystic and shit. And I'm just want to figure out, why would you play games with me? Is it because I'm black? Is it your girlfriend won't let you? What is it?
She won't let me, dude.
She won't let you?
Yeah.
She'll only let you what? Play video games or talk to black people?
Talk to black people. She's like, don't you talk to black people. Oracle, I will fucking beat your ass if you talk to black people. That's exactly what she says, man.
Wow. Next to him is the Mystic. Mystic is not man enough to tell another man that he doesn't want to be his friend anymore. And then
I never what? Oh, fuck you! I don't want to be your friend anymore. How about that?
I'm not talking about me. You know
Blows
I'm
a hole
talking
right in your fucking whole theory there, doesn't it, Eisenstein?
And next up is Ashtray. Ashtray's been shooting everclear, so he's going to ask me what the fuck I said 80 goddamn times on this show, and he's going to piss me off by the end.
Yep.
And I'm Teddy. I'm just ready to get through this shit and fucking see how many questions Ashtray asks me. Let's do it.
Boom.
Ready, hi.
Okay, so
This episode brought to you by Diesel. Grain neutral
Diesel
spirits.
nuts.
This is the generic Everclear.
Oh my god. That is some
And it's generic even.
holy shit.
that shit's like diesel with a little bit of isopropyl
Remember that
alcohol in it.
picture I
That's all it
sent?
is.
Like where when the pandemic started,
is diesel, huh?
I bought one of those and a bottle of Everclear because they're both the same 190 proof. I was like, we'll see which one's the most neutral.
Oh my god.
God, your liver must fucking hate you.
What are you mixing it with?
One of those Spelgrino like bubbly lemonade drinks.
Awesome, cool. Anyway, so
Oh, it doesn't taste like anything if you mix it down.
God damn it, shut up. We're talking about streaming tonight. Okay.
All right.
I came up with this topic. I came up with this topic because my son, he has a little Kindle tablet that he plays on and stuff, and I didn't know he could get this on it, but he's been watching YouTube videos, well, kid-friendly YouTube videos about streaming, and so he's been getting into it. He watches the same guy. He's got some guy named Zebra Gamer, who I don't like the guy. You see, he sounds like Oracle, look up a picture. You can look up a picture for me. Type in Zebra Gamer and look up a picture.
All right.
He does YouTube. He does family friendly YouTube videos. But he also unboxes toys. But he only but he's
one of them motherfuckers, huh?
Yeah, but he's an adult and he only plays kid games. He just seems like
shit. Hold on.
He watches the same guy.
Stop.
What is going on?
Who is doing that?
Hey, all right, sorry. Go ahead. Go. My bad.
Okay. So I decided to do this topic on streaming because I honestly didn't know how big it was, how many streaming companies there are, and everything else. And in my research, I learned that there's a shit ton of them. There's a bunch of streaming companies, but there's only one that fucking matters, and that's fucking Twitch. And I'll explain why.
Still Top Dog.
Twitch. Not Twitch. Okay, so anyway, Twitch started back in 2007. Way back in 2007. With Justin
That was like when smartphones came out, right?
Who cares? Michael Sherbert and then Kyle Foley.
Your topic. Hope you can.
Well, I looked up streaming. I didn't look when smartphones came out. It started back in 2007 as Justin TV. And they were live streaming that Justin Kahn guy. He live streamed his life 24/7. As the time went on, they got into they started doing more channels on it, and the video game channel became more popular than any of them. So it's so much popular. In 2014, in August, they rebranded the company as Twitch. That February, the next February, was that February? They had 45 million viewers in 1 month.
Damn.
Yeah, so I didn't know that they ended up selling it to Amazon in like 2018 for like almost, it was like 970 million. I didn't know they had owned that. If you had an Xbox when you first got it, you had Twitch on it. You could automatically stream to Twitch. But after a while, Xbox
That's
took off
right.
Twitch. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I
took off.
forgot
They got
about
rid of
that.
Twitch because Xbox came out with their own streaming service called Mixer. You can still get Twitch on PlayStation, or you can also go directly to the to YouTube from there. But I was looking at the numbers and things like Twitch. Twitch owns about 75%, between 60 and 75% of the viewers and streamers on and within all the companies. And it's fucking, this place is fucking, no, don't do that, tablet. Don't do that, tablet. Yeah, 3.8 million unique broadcasters in February. I gotta get down here at the end. Sorry. All right. So in 2018, Twitch they did better than MSNBC and CNN in viewership. They were logging 1.5 million views at this point. Yeah.
God damn.
That makes me wonder, like, can people use bots to bump their viewerships up?
Well, there was at the end of this, actually, they were talking about when Twitch owned the company by themselves. They could kind of see put their channels where they wanted to go, and back in the day, you could have one guy on like 4 or 5 different. He'd have one channel up, but he'd have like 4 or 5 of them. So it kind of looked kind of weird.
Skewed the numbers, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to give you a
metrics.
Little metrics about how much Twitch has. In Q4 of 2019, there were 2.3 billion hours watched on Twitch, and that was only on Twitch. In Q4 2019, 0.9 billion people watched on YouTube gaming, and 0.1 million watched on Mixer.
Billion or million hours?
Billion.
Billion hours? That's a lot.
Yeah.
Fucking hours.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure it's, it's all people watching at the same time, but still, like, even trying to think of the math of like how many years worth of time that'd be stretched out.
Way too fucking long.
Way too long, yeah.
I mean,
they have. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, have you guys? I guess I went through a stage where I used to get super fucking wasted, and
I'm still at that stage.
My Saturday night, I would fucking watch Twitch.
I remember that. You used to like post videos of like fucking. Remember one dude was like in a clown costume, just doing fucking weird shit. Like,
yeah, those are the channels that I fucking love. Were the fucking crazy weird ones. I don't give a fuck about the gaming ones. Like that doesn't appeal to me at all. But the ones where people are doing like crazy ass shit,
yeah,
like those are like they're like the at that time it was called IRL, in real life. There was like one that I liked watching was drag racing. Like a guy down in Texas would go in between the cars and kind of
really?
and he was like right there when the cars would go off.
Oh shit.
Not like the fucking, the huge dragsters, but, stuff like whatever it is, like beer or tier B or whatever. But, that was cool because that was stuff that I couldn't watch anywhere else. So I can totally see that. But it's so annoying when I look at it. Like almost everything is a fucking chick with her tits out doing like ASMR. It's lame.
Oh, where they crinkle the shit, right?
Yeah, where they crinkle the shit. It's fucking lame. Like, it's not cool. Like, let's see some fucking bum fights or something. I don't know.
Ashtray is a sucker for it.
Dude, it takes all kinds to make the world go round, man. Though,
I guess.
Like some people don't like bum fights. Some people like fucking listening to chicks eat pickles into a mic or something. I don't know.
Dude, that many people like it though? I mean,
yeah, the average Twitch user watches for about 95 minutes a day.
What the fuck?
What? Wow.
But also, and it's not. But like Oracle said, it's not just they have opened up to not just gaming. They actually are allowed to show NFL football games on Thursdays.
That's right. I watched some games.
Yeah, because I remember y'all were watching games last year on that.
Yeah.
They're trying to kind of go after YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube actually had a gaming channel.
And baseball.
Oh yeah, baseball.
YouTube was airing baseball last year too.
I didn't know that.
I'm just gonna quick interject here. I did a little math. So 1 billion hours, just 1 billion hours would equal 41.6 million days, and it would also equal 2.7 million years.
Oh my God, who cares?
1 billion. Just to give you perspective. Ashtray cares. That's why he did it. Now continue.
Eddie.
Thanks, buddy. What's
Diesel.
Did you look up anything from that? I think it's called mukbang. It's fucking Korean it's those people that eat and people watch them, like those streamers eat.
I only did video game streaming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like that is an enormous like.
Not a very well-rounded episode.
The fucking streaming shit.
No, it's not. You wanna know why? Because it's mine.
Attaboy, Teddy. Own it.
So to give you you wouldn't think that streaming is makes a lot of money. They made 1.9 billion last year. 1.9 billion.
Yeah,
300 of it. Yeah, 300 of it was for 300 million of it was from fucking was from just advertising.
How much everybody made as the Reddit report?
What's that?
15 cents.
Yeah, like 50 bucks.
$50. All right.
We're getting up there, man. We're getting up there.
Yeah.
What do you have to on YouTube to monetize? How many fans
you
need?
1,000 followers.
1,000
Oh, really?
subscribers.
Really?
Or 1,000 subscribers.
What are we at?
So do you, okay, I didn't look up
Nice.
so I didn't look up YouTube because they shut their gaming channel down in 2018 because it wasn't doing any good. And just put it in with the rest of it. Can you like ask to be? Do they have to come to you, or can you ask them to be, or once you get up that high, or?
So for to ask people to subscribe.
Yeah.
Well, to get
how do you make the money once you?
How do you make the money?
So what you do is once you hit 1,000, you can apply through YouTube to be monetized, and then so there's a whole fucking like anytime that because all of our videos we stream on Facebook, but we post them on YouTube afterwards. But they're fucking algorithms. If I show like any fucking YouTube video or anything, it
picks
demonetizes
up
our fucking shit like immediately, and I have to
it's
file
not
a
original.
fucking claim. Yeah, it is insane. And even though we're obviously not like fucking, we're not ripping off Lamb of God or some shit. We're talking over it. We're fucking, it's not even. It's obviously not the case, but sometimes it gets tied up in that for weeks, and sometimes we don't even because whoever filed that claim and they just automatically have a bot do it, they can just say fuck these guys. So it's just like a huge fucking minefield with
those
that.
bots that just look for those patterns.
Yeah.
Oracle, instead of sharing your screen, can you just share it to whatever's behind you? Can we get away with it like that?
Oh, I never thought about that. By having
screen.
Oracle in front of it,
right?
It might throw the algorithms off.
It's the algorithms may not catch it.
Well, yeah, because have you ever noticed some of those rips that you see on YouTube, like the Rick and Morty ones for a while? They would either change the speed a little bit, or you could see it would zoom in and zoom out of the frame
just
enough
seems
that
so
it
fucking like.
Oh, it's so dumb that you have to.
It's so dumb, but it's a nice trick. Like I've also seen where they put whole movies, granted, like
okay, we're hijacking Teddy's.
Yeah. Teddy needs to take over this fucking episode.
Teddy just gave us the middle finger.
I haven't even asked him any questions yet. Just you wait.
We can't hear you, Teddy.
Jesus Christ.
So most gamers' dream job is to play a game and get paid for it. I couldn't see myself playing a game 7 days a week, 8 hours a day, because that would feel too much like a job. I mean, it would be. I mean, especially a lot of these people play the same game.
Than any of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get that, but I play it on my time when I want to play it.
Right.
I don't have to show up. I don't have to show up. I mean, when you're a partner or a Twitch partner or affiliate, like you have to be on their site because you have to have the viewers and everything else and have the advertising and get the donations and all the other stuff. There are a couple ways to make money off of Twitch. I don't know if any other sites like this. I didn't look those up. You can be either a partner or an affiliate. To be a partner, partners have access to a number of additional features, such as the ability to store on-demand videos for up to 60 days, and you can also and they offer special promotional opportunities and channel customization options. In order to be a fucking partner, they have to complete the Path of Partnership achievement, which involves streaming for 24. Yeah, which involves streaming for 25 hours over 12 days, over a 30-day period, during which their viewership must average 75.
Wow.
Yeah. But in order to become affiliates, users have to broadcast at least 500 minutes over 7 unique broadcast days over the period of a month, during which time they must have. Yeah, they have an average of 3 concurrent viewers. They also must have a minimum of 50 followers.
Okay. And what does each one of those pay?
If you're a partner, you have the option to you can earn Twitch revenue through subscriptions to their channel. People can subscribe for either $4.99, $9.99, or $24.99, or through Twitch Prime. And if you subscribe that way, you get what's called bits. Y'all have been on Twitch and Mixer. If y'all seen those little emotes people can pop up or cheer or whatever things people can do.
Yeah. So how does that work? How do they fucking make money from that?
Well, Twitch splits it with them. 50-50.
Okay.
Yeah. And I believe it's the same way with
I would just give the money to fucking the person. If I like the person, I wouldn't be giving it to Twitch.
Right. Well, I couldn't find anything on it, but I think they have to share.
It's got to go
they have to
through
split
Twitch
the donation
because that's
from
the
Twitch
way
also.
You're seeing them. You can't give it directly. Twitch is going to take their cut. That's the way it always works.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, they ain't going to facilitate a monetary transaction with all those.
They did fucking pay for the goddamn infrastructure for them motherfuckers stream it. So
that's true. Oh, dude, it is awesome.
Well, yeah, but it's just like the same thing, like the cable companies making their own infrastructure. They're not going to just let people use their wire network for free.
Right.
There are some obscure streaming services out there. Like if you start looking around, oh my god, it is fucking amazing.
Yeah,
like, these are like
everybody
remember Daily Motion and.
Yeah, they're actually Twitch is actually banned
Live
in China.
League.
It's banned in
China.
They got banned in China. Yeah, nobody really knows why. Some people think it's because Twitch they showed the there was some like Asian fucking game that happened, and Twitch showed it, and everybody watched it. I guess.
What the fuck?
Yeah, a lot of people say it's because it was doing too good in China, so they fucking China took them out, got their own.
Goddamn China.
Oh my god. Sorry. So, I got a question. How many average broadcasters do you think are monthly on Twitch? How many people do you think get on Twitch to broadcast a video game or something out a month?
1.5 million.
Yeah.
1.5 million?
50 million.
I will go for 95 million, please, Bob Barker.
In 2019, Twitch averaged 3.6 million broadcasters a month.
That's way too high.
That was their monthly average.
Would you say 1 million, Mystic?
So I won. I said 1.5.
1.5, yeah.
Everybody's heard of Ninja, the fucker with the blue hair. I don't know his real fucking name.
He won that championship at Overwatch.
I've heard of PewDiePie.
Or was it Fortnite?
I think he won Fortnite. He was actually on Twitch along with Shroud and some other guys. But when Microsoft started Mixer, they kind of lured him away with contracts to get these guys to come from over here and try to do what they did. But it didn't help out much because Microsoft it only went up.
Can take that?
Oh man. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
This is our Ashtray throws up episode.
Holy shit.
Just proving a point, like I do not believe you could take a full shot of Everclear. I don't think it's humanly possible. Jeez.
I bet if you keep on trying, you get it, man.
Hey, what's the difference between a sprinter and a long distance runner, Ashtray?
Yeah, right.
You're a long distance runner. You're a marathon.
True.
So Mixer is not doing well.
Mixer is not doing well. It is they're getting their asses kicked by fucking Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big two are YouTube and Twitch, and then like Mixer comes in third because it's like a distant third, because it is the only streaming service you can use on your Xbox. Like you can't stream it.
You can't like use Twitch on fucking Xbox.
I don't believe so. I think you can only use. I think you can only use Mixer. Yeah.
Yeah. The app's not available.
Mm-hmm.
No shit. Clever, Bill Gates.
So Bill Gates is gonna chip us all.
Yep, he's gonna chip us with fucking Mixer.
So when we get to the demographic, I know y'all know that most of these people on here are guys, 65 to 35%. The age group wasn't surprising either. 41% are 16 to 24 of the users. Only 7% are 45 to 54, 3% 55 to 64, and so on.
Those are the best. Those are the best fucking streams. Watching old people, because they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but I can see though how it, like you're saying earlier, the whoever was saying that all it seems like it's this like big tit cosplay girls.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like a lot of
yeah, I'm sure they're the ones who make, they're nerd bait.
Oh yeah, dude.
They make, I've seen some of them where it's they have like their fucking comic posters and shit up in the wall behind them. It's like, or their Japanese anime stuff. It's like they're totally in that crux, but they've got great tits and the cosplay to show them off. And it's like, of course,
they're not in that crux. They just got that shit up behind the camera. The rest of the house don't look like that.
I mean, shitty thing.
I'm sure. I mean, I've been to a few anime conventions. There are some hot nerds. They're a diamond. They're not a dime dozen. They're a diamond in the rough, but they're there.
The shitty thing about it is it takes so fucking long to get through, because when you go to the different categories, and you're trying to find something cool. I just want to find fucking crazy clown people fucking with people. Or I just want to find, some fucking crazy ass shit that I wouldn't be able to see any other place. But you have to go through so many fucking search results and shit, and it's all these chicks doing this thing, and it's just
they're getting
so
all the
fucking
traction.
annoying. Yeah, it's really annoying. So that's my gripe.
Yay!
Nice gripe.
Okay, so now we're gonna talk about some of the Twitch's some of the richest little fucks that played video games, which I don't get. One, the ninja guy, right? The one who left, the guy with the blue hair. He made $5.4 million in 1 year, and he had 14.7 million followers.
Holy fuck!
Now, did he have sponsorships, or was this all through his monetary viewership gains?
Yes, this is all through donations and the money he made off of Twitch. Yes.
Donations? Who the fuck's donating to this guy?
Have you ever watched Twitch and you see
page,
people?
Man.
Dumb fucking.
I've watched Twitch and seen people get $1,000 donations from people.
God,
it just pops on pops up.
Oh, I didn't know. I guess I didn't know you could donate.
12-year-olds in California got their mom's credit cards and she don't know about that shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that'd be like, you did fucking what?
Oh yeah,
right.
Right.
47,000.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, kids out there, buy fucking 47,000 t-shirts off of our website.
Yeah, right.
Buy it all. Exactly.
Buy it all. We don't condone you stealing her credit card, but I mean, we're not gonna say shit,
man.
Yeah.
Hire your bot friends to like our site, so we have 1,000 followers on YouTube, and we can start actually getting some money.
Boom. Shroud is up next. He plays mostly. All of these guys are like specific gamers in the game. Ninja he only plays Fortnite. Shroud plays PUBG. Everybody knows what it is. Made $4.4 million. It had 6.1 million subscribers.
Fucking A, man.
Yeah, I never even heard of this guy, Tim the Tat Man.
Tim the Tat Man.
Tim the Tat Man.
I'm the Tat Man.
He's best known for playing Fortnite, but he also mixes in streamings of World of Warcraft, Overwatch, and Counter-Strike. Way to go, Tim.
Oh, Counter-Strike. Oh, he's a real man. Thanks, Counter-Strike, the original. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but the thing is, like, you got a lot of people that are trying to break in. To streaming to me is like rapping in the black community. Everybody wants to be a goddamn rapper.
Not
everybody can rap.
Everybody wants to be a podcaster too.
Right.
Right.
Oh my god!
And it seems like a lot of these. I've worked with guys before that they're trying to get their viewership up and everything else just so they can sit at home all day and play video games and get this. But if you don't, like I said, you have to keep that up, and if you don't get it, then you don't get the money. People still have to give it to you. We've all streamed before on the show actually. Games that I fucking hated to play, but I still did it with you.
Oh yeah, those are disaster shows.
Oh yeah, because they couldn't keep a good flow because we're too fucking kidding. We're not like Teddy.
It wasn't that. It was the fact that we were playing Rocket League.
That's a fun game.
And then didn't we play some fucking
we played what the fuck is that? Vel
yeah,
Vermintide. Vermintide. Yeah, that was fun. But it was a terrible fucking show. It's really with the video game streaming and shit, you just gotta fucking like put it into perspective. If I'm gonna play a game, I fucking stream it and I use it as an advertisement for the website. I just say, hey, check out the fucking Red Eye Report. And it's
you
like
say that while you're streaming? Because I see your face there and you're just like, oh.
Yeah, I know. I just put it in the description. And
but you should. I would take any moment that like you're waiting in the pit stop or whatever. Like, don't forget to check out the Red Eye Report, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, honestly, campy. Who the fuck is really watching that? Who really cares?
Well, probably nobody. But you're not selling it.
I will tell you. I get direct messages with people saying like, "Hey man, I downloaded F1. I saw you playing that," or "Hey, I watched you play fucking Rocket League. I downloaded that." And then I don't play
Rocket League. Now you say check out the fucking Red Eye Report.
Right. But I mean, it's just like whatever. Use it as, or like on Mixer, we would just have like the streaming thing where it was up there, and people would. It's just an advertisement. It's just another vector for advertising. But if you think you're gonna break in as a fucking streamer, you better be fucking ready to throw down.
You got
and
another thing coming.
You gotta have some really good tits.
Yeah, you better have some good tits.
Right? Or have like a really small bra and just have your nipples.
I have decent sized tits. I mean, if you guys want, I can put them out.
Yeah, right.
Please don't. Please, God, no. God damn it. God fucking damn it.
Like, so we get you a webcam, but it's only focused on your chest. We never see your face.
Do you think you could make your tits look like a sexy woman's tits?
No.
Mystic?
No, I couldn't.
They're not quite shaped right.
That would be fucking amazing.
They're more like serve ice cream cones. They're not really.
I mean, I don't know. I'm pushing them together, maybe.
Yeah, push up.
You just take like a kielbasa and like fucking titty fuckers.
Wow.
What?
Oracle, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know. Right? Whenever there's a line that needs, like, if you're like, where's the line at? Oracle will find it, shit on it. And
he just did it on the line so that you know where it is.
Too far.
Trying to get creative here.
So besides me and Oracle, is there anybody else who has their own? Oracle, do you have a Twitch or Mixer channel?
It's just the Red Eye Report.
Just the Red Eye Report?
Yeah.
Is it? Have you two ever?
You have your own?
I have a Twitch and a Mixer. Yeah.
I have either.
You don't have either? So it's okay. Huh? You don't watch any streams or anything like that?
No. They have too much other shit in the real world to do.
I don't.
Or could you not watch any video game streams anymore? You just do it, or you don't have any?
You know, I just it's been a while since I've been on Twitch. I don't get into the games. I like the in real life stuff.
I got you.
That's cool. Like I like
what we're doing here.
Well, it's cool when people are out because they get these things where it's like they hook it up to their phone and it's like they can see the chat and shit like that while they're driving a fucking big rig, or fucking fishing or whatever, you know. Yeah. And that's cool to be able to interact with them doing those things. At least I think it is. But those are the ones that I get into.
My daughters both watch YouTubers, like YouTube shows, and shit. But it's not really gaming stuff, so. But I can see how it's big. I mean, to us, it's weird, but
those makeup girls, you know, who like show you how to do makeup stuff. Like, you know, there's huge market for those.
Right.
Well, that
actually,
what's her face? The mom, Aunt Becky's daughter. You know, who was in college because her mom basically paid to get her through as a rower. Yeah.
That was she was an influencer or whatever.
Yeah, she was a social media influencer, and like basically because she's like the daughter of a famous person, she's also hot, and she just basically told you how to put makeup on and shit, and it's like Amazon paid for all her furniture for her dorm and shit, you know. It's just like threw money at her because she's an influencer.
Awesome, cool.
The more you know.
The more you know. Fuck you, Amazon.
Next and we're off air.
No, are we?
No, I'm fucking around. You said fuck you, Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
Amazon knows all.
He does know all. All right, well, that's all I got about streaming. And y'all want to add anything? Ashtray, I know you do. Got another story that tells about something that has to do with streaming?
This one time.
I was joking. That's our topic anyway.
Oh.
And you know what? She crashed the server.
If you could stream, okay, here's a question. If you could do like a in real life fucking stream and you had the equipment to do it, let's say you had one of these mobile, Amazon bought you one of these mobile things, or Twitch did, what would be the thing that you would stream that you think people would be interested in watching?
Obviously jerking off. My free cams, fat people, my free cams, that's what I'd be streaming.
Right. That's an answer.
Shit, I don't know. Cleaning out my belly button.
Okay, you guys are
some
really
weirdos might be in it.
I was thinking like
well,
baby
I was
birds.
like, what to stream? I mean, it's I think something realistically.
Yeah.
Like maybe I could stream working on my lighters. I mean, it's like me working in a little factory line, and repetitive, but yeah, I mean, it might be a weird thing that someone finds fascinating.
That shit is interesting to me when I see it. When people are working, like I'll watch like a baker
people who know
make fucking bread.
My product would probably find it interesting for sure. People who don't even know what a MyLight is would probably be like, oh, what the fuck's this guy doing? Like a weird psycho. I mean, that's just a given. So who's next?
Teddy, what would you?
I am.
What would you
I would only stream myself playing video games. I'm not a big fan of reality TV or watching somebody live their life. So I would probably only stream me playing video games. The other time I want to be left alone. Don't follow me around with a camera. Get the fuck out of here. I got some titties on the tablet. I'm trying to jack off. Just let me be me.
Well, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm leaning into it. I'm gonna jack off, so I might as well fucking whip it out there for the world. You know?
Have you seen some of those like jack off tribute videos where it's like to certain celebrities and stuff?
No.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Jack off tribute
We're
videos?
not going any further.
It just comes up when you're searching for porn, and it's like it's people will take a tablet.
Oh my god!
Watching videos of a celebrity and jerk off on it.
I've searched for porn. I've not seen jerk off.
Like it intended for that to come up, but it's a thing.
I mean, that's a thumbnail that you had to fucking say.
Okay,
you know
come
what?
on. Of all of us here, who's gonna know about this? You know, Ashtray knows more porn than the rest of you. 2 times over. That's what I'm saying. This is a real thing in the porn community.
Yeah, but the fact that you're trying to play it off like you just nonchalantly got that in a search result.
Yeah.
When you're looking for Asian
for like
titties
celebrities
or something.
and stuff.
No, don't give me that shit.
Even certain porn stars. I shit you not. I will flood you with links later if you.
I don't want to.
That's
flood me. Don't ever say flood.
Moving on to what's sexy part of the
Oracle
show.
7. Oracle, what would you stream?
I would
sorry.
do something with my cat.
Sorry.
That sounds
okay. I would not jack off on my cat. Okay, no. I would do I would put like a fucking GoPro on it or something. Like I think that would be interesting.
That would be fun. Yeah, that would be interesting.
GoPro on it and release it.
Especially if Bella was in
the wilds. It's fucking Hunger Games.
It's an 8-minute video.
Oh man, that's like when I had those baby rats and I went to release them in the park. And as soon as I let them out, because I had this pet rat and it had fucking babies. So I took these rats and I let them out into the park. And all of a sudden this fucking owl just swoops down and fucking grabs one. It's like fucking like within 1 minute.
Sorry, little buddy.
Within 1 minute.
Yeah.
Did you let the mother with them or just let the babies out?
Let the babies out.
Jesus
That's so cruel. You should let them get a little bigger before you let them out.
That's so cruel. You're the one that stepped on a mouse and sent us a video of it.
Well, it was already in the glue trap. There's no way to save it. Totally different scenario.
It's a goner anyway. Why not torture it?
Exactly. That's not torturing it. That was crushing it instantly.
Yeah,
if I were to set it on fire, Jesus. You boys haven't grown up on the farm.
I mean, you should have fucked it, but
like I say,
if you want to.
Yeah, in the city, that's what you do with animals. But no,
you fuck them and then you eat them. Obviously.
Oh god damn it! I hate you all. Next up is Mystic with his What's Sexy, and he doesn't have one on here. So Mystic, what's sexy?
I don't even have one because I forgot that I didn't have one. So just skip over me. I'll have one in a minute.
Awesome. Next up with me is taking their time. The Division was supposed to come out with a big update, title update 9.1. But they actually pushed it back for a few days because they want to make sure they're getting it right. Ubisoft generally doesn't push back updates. They kind of come out and they're kind of known for when an update comes out that's supposed to fix a lot of stuff. It usually breaks something else, not on purpose, of course, but they're actually putting this one through. I think through a test server to let people try to see what they can find out and see what they can exploit this time. You sound like you're ready to say something.
No,
me?
That's a good idea.
No, Oracle looked like he's ready to say something. No.
No.
So it's going to come out. It was supposed to come out today. It's going to come out, I think, in like 3 or 4 days.
What is the Division? Okay,
People still
I know what the
that
Division,
shit?
but
Division 2 now, is it not?
Right, it's the Division 2. But
Division
what
2.
has that? Because I know like certain games, they kind of like evolve over time, especially like multiplayer games and shit. Has that game changed? In like any interesting ways since it's been out? Because I know when it first came out, it was kind of like, kind of a different idea about what it's been doing. You know what I'm saying?
The gameplay has not changed much from the first to the second one.
Mm-hmm.
The graphics changed. The gameplay hasn't. The way you build your character does now, but that's about and the location, that's about all. It's like playing another Mario game. I think it's a great third person. I think it's better than Destiny, a shit ton better than Destiny, because I think it has a way better end game than Destiny does, and for sure Anthem, because Anthem was a piece of shit, had no end game.
Yeah,
this one
I forgot about that.
I mean, because the point
is that still going?
They're actually supposed to be making they're making another one. I think they're gonna fix this. They're gonna reboot it. I think is what they're calling it.
I like the idea of like mech suits and stuff.
Yeah, it was a good idea.
I mean, it was a cool idea, but I mean, the game was. It was for what it was. It was just
than that.
I let Teddy play.
Gotta have way more
nowadays.
depth. I mean, especially in a looter shooter where you want somebody like Destiny. looter shooters, you know, like Borderlands, Destiny, Anthem, and the Division. Those games are they're made to keep you playing, so you can keep playing to get harder levels, to get better loot, to go do even harder levels. And Anthem didn't have that for me, and neither did Destiny. I didn't like that shit either. But this one, I've put over fucking
Ashtray,
400 hours.
Mama's got it.
Yeah, right.
I put like 400 hours into the Xbox version. I put about 60 hours I put about 60 hours into the PlayStation version. I feel like I'm getting jacked off with that one though. But I like it.
Put a lot of time into a game if I'm getting jacked off by it.
Well, I mean, it's because I've got all of the good stuff in the Xbox. I played so much, and so when I went to the PlayStation. I got some stuff back really quick, but I didn't get any exotics, which is extremely hard to get, and I haven't gotten any. My cousin was giving me all the ones he was getting that was double. So I feel like I'm getting punished for buying the game twice. Yeah, but anyway, this fix is coming out to fix some PC stuff and some things gamers were complaining about. They're listening to us, so way to go. I'm happy about it.
Boom.
Ooh. Next up is Oracle, Getting Down in the West.
Getting down in the West.
Getting down in the West.
Take myself down Old Town Road.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
You better take another hit of that fucking Everclear, man.
No, don't, because I'm gonna fly to fucking Madison and kill you.
Well,
I love the company during this COVID time.
Red Dead Redemption 2 came out on Game Pass recently, and that's a game that I picked up around launch, and I played it, and I just fell off of it for whatever reason. And it's the type of game that it's such a different fucking pace to it compared to any other modern game, really. You can't really put it down for a long time and come back. At least I found that. Like I came back and I was like, God damn, what the fuck's going on? Why am I walking so slowly through this camp?
Couldn't figure out the buttons. Yeah.
Like I just don't remember anything about this. So I was like, all right, this was a cool game. I remember this as a cool experience, and I feel like I just didn't give it its due. So I've been investing some time working through the single player on it, and that's an impressive ass game. That just the depth to it and how much is in that game, and you're fucking out there and all the animals and stuff. I mean, it's really impressive. You're wearing like good headphones. You're fucking listening to all the animals and shit. It's awesome. It's really good. It's a different experience though, and I appreciate that. It's not just like GTA in the West. It's got a very unique feel to it, and I've been enjoying it. I'm determined to make it through the single player. That's my goal. I want to actually play through this.
The story is good.
Yeah, the story's good too. Like the fucking side quests and stuff are really, really interesting. They're funny. It's got that
y'all are also
humor and shit.
You stopped playing it at launch. Me, Mez, and everybody kept playing it at launch, and when there was nothing to do online, so y'all are actually getting to enjoy all online stuff now. Because that shit y'all are doing now, you had like 4 or 5 missions you just had to do over and over and over again online and run around and fuck with people and hunt and shit. That's what you did online.
Boom. That's what I got.
Boom.
Ain't that
Next
sweet.
up is Ashtray with Mother Gunship.
Oh, yeah. Oracle, you want to roll the tape?
Roll the tape.
See if YouTube shuts us down. Anyways, Mother Gunship is a PC game that's... I'd recommend it if it's on sale, because I got it for $7. Think of it like a combination of Doom 2016 and like Portal, where you got like these little jump ramps and stuff, and every room you go into can be completely different. And the real, I guess, factor of the game is that you're in a mech, and each arm you can customize with these guns. And think of it like an erector set of different parts to construct your guns, and the more guns you put on each arm, the more you fire, the more you don't really have ammo. You have power bars on each arm, and the more you shoot, the more they drain down, and so the more guns you put on each arm, the more energy it sucks down. But like you can get ridiculous, like you see here in the trailer.
Yes,
it's like it's stupid good. And it's like kind of a bullet hell type game where it's like all these little robots are shooting like kind of like Mario slow bullets at you, like big fat bullets and stuff, and a lot of obstacles.
But it's another looter shooter though. You can tell by that when he's running.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it is the gold and the purple and shit.
It is like a looter shooter because you get, and then each there are these like little like upgrade ports you can go in throughout the game and buy new parts throughout each mission. And so long as you beat the mission, you get to take those parts back with you, and you can choose those to launch. So check it out on Steam.
It's a cool
I think
idea.
it might still be about $7.
Before we move on, have any of you seen What We Do in the Shadows, the FX series?
No, I have
not
you
the
have?
series.
No, not the series, just the movie.
Oh. There's a character in there named Colin Robinson. He's a roommate of the vampires, but he's an energy vampire. And the theory is that he doesn't suck blood, he sucks energy from people by being boring. You should change your name to Colin Robinson, Ashtray.
Colin Robinson.
You are an energy vampire, dude. I swear to God. Colin Robinson. What we do in the shadows, the show is
unused energy.
I am. I have a lot of potential energy, not a lot of kinetic. Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
All right.
Next up is Mystic with.
Okay, Ugly Delicious. It's a show on Netflix by a guy named David Chang. He's a fucking chef. But it's more of a travel show. He has guests on there. Yeah, so like they just go around fucking kind of explore different. How do I put it? It's not your normal. It's more like an Anthony Bourdain type of show where it's more about the travel and the different cultures of the fucking food that they're going around. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Which I think is good, and I like the dude's attitude. He's not afraid to tell somebody that their shit sucks, but he's not like an asshole about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's like gives them kind of constructive criticism, which I find refreshing, I guess, rather than like, oh my god, this is so delicious. You know, like,
yeah,
I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird show.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know, watching cooking show is still fucking weird. Like, I just don't understand it.
That's because you don't know how to cook.
You just eat bar food.
Yeah, right? I have to pay other people to cook for me. You fucking waste my time.
Next up is the Fuck What You Think part of our show. First up is Oracle with Google abandoning their shit.
Fuckers.
Google is notorious about fucking starting
cool things
and then just not fucking supporting it and just letting it die off on the wayside. Like Google Stadia, remember that?
What was that?
That was that fucking streaming video game streaming thing.
It's still out. It's one of the fixes for the Division 2 has to do with Stadia.
Yeah, I mean it's out, but it's fucking like that shit launched like 6 months ago, and nobody's really heard of it. But I was using Google Hangouts as a video conferencing thing for my students.
Yeah.
And lately, I've just been having all these fucking problems with it. Students can't fucking join the classes, blah, blah, blah. And then I see a message that's like, oh, Meet, now everybody has Google Meet. And Google Meet is basically
it's like the new version.
It's the new version, but they still have Hangouts out on there. And it's like, what are you just not fucking support? What is this like? Just the friend zone of
Skype
fucking
is
apps.
to Microsoft Teams, at least someone told me.
Right. We're gonna use Zoom. We're switching to Zoom tomorrow. But it's just like, why just fucking say, hey, we're not going to support this. We're going to be using this thing now. You don't need 5 things doing the same fucking thing.
Well, why even make the new one? Just make Hangouts better.
Exactly.
Well, make Hangouts better, or make it that like the next Hangouts update is like we're migrating to
fucking
whatever the new one is. Because I don't know. Yeah, it's fucking frustrating.
Because soybeans are too expensive. The reason doesn't matter.
Well, with everybody using Travis says Google Meet sounds like a gay dating site.
Yeah. Whoops. I actually
found them on Google Meet.
Yeah.
I accidentally post like a Grinder link instead of for a class link.
What the fuck is this?
Okay, well, speaking of these, work, especially in coronavirus times.
I meant to say gobble meats.
Oracle, do you think is there a different chat service as Red Eye Report for streaming?
What do you mean?
We should use besides Skype, or is the way you've got it set up through your thing, Skype is still the easiest way to do it?
Zoom's the best.
Zoom?
Oh yeah, I'd absolutely
switch to Zoom.
I absolutely would, but I don't think Teddy can use it.
What? Teddy can't use Zoom? What? Because he's black?
Why can't I use Zoom?
Because it doesn't need to be on a computer.
Because he's
I have my girl has a laptop I can use. Or I can get a laptop.
I thought Zoom was also on cell phones and shit.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you're gonna hold your cell phone up, you could.
Well, a tablet would have cell phone apps.
Okay. I mean, we can switch to Zoom. Zoom's better. There's a lot of fucking shit.
Why are we discussing this while we're on the show?
That's good, right.
Well, I just brought up the top because we were talking the topic of all these streaming services for multiple, video chats.
Gotcha. Yeah, I get why.
Well, then why'd you ask? Why are we talking about this right now?
Anyway, it doesn't make any fucking sense. I understand the reasoning behind you wanting to know if we can switch. But I don't understand why you're saying it in the middle of streaming the fucking episode.
Because we're talking about streaming. That's the topic, you dumb nut.
Dude. Nobody.
Amazing.
Suck it.
You think Travis cares how we fucking stream our shit?
I don't care if Travis cares. I'm talking about just in the general, Skype's old school.
He wants to watch me bitch at you.
Yeah, of course he does. We're giving him what he wants. An argument. Now shut up. Let's move on.
Up next is me with Teddy with the Obamagate.
Obamagate.
There is no.
Oh yeah, is this thing Trump made up?
What the fuck is Obamagate?
He just started saying it. He just started saying Obamagate. And he's saying that. Yeah, and he's saying that the fuck. Look, I don't bitch about the president much on the show because I try not to say political and shit. But this he just started saying, and they were like, what did the president do? You know what he did. It was a very bad thing that he did. And you're gonna find out very soon what it was. He's incoherent. Fucking, my son speaks better. Goddamn sentences than this motherfucker does.
Oh my god, this dude is fucking.
And so,
it's all deflection, man.
It is a deflection, and that's I seriously think he's gonna win again.
Yeah, deflection.
Because
whataboutism.
Those whataboutisms and fucking and he's gonna be saying Obamagate at these goddamn rallies. And his constituents
not running against him.
I know.
I don't think he's gonna win again with this coronavirus.
Okay. Look, you are greatly underestimating the white folks in this country. Okay.
If the coronavirus wasn't a factor, the economy was I've been preaching about how that's on rocky ground forever, but the coronavirus is gonna really pull that fucker down, and I don't think he's gonna be able to.
But I also think that you're looking at it in a right and kind of a logical way of how you vote for somebody. But a lot of stupid people vote for somebody just because they like them. Right. And last time they didn't like Hillary. They didn't like Hillary and he won. And now you got Joe Biden. This motherfucker can't.
They didn't have no coronavirus.
But Joe Biden is an old man. Hillary was an old woman. That is the one difference.
Old people will still support an old man.
Old white men will not vote for an old white woman, but they will vote for an old white man.
White man. And
Hillary
also wasn't running during, like if coronavirus was happening.
Also, dude, what about her emails? Don't be a fucking
don't forget
dumbass.
the fucking emails.
Well, I think this Obamagate thing is going to be his emails. Tell us about Obamagate.
Oh yeah, but what about Obamagate?
The email thing. Yeah, it's
like there's nothing to Obamagate. It's just
that's just a word.
It's just a word, yeah.
Pizzagate thing.
It's like throwing that out. Yeah,
it's like Coney 2012.
Actually, I have a whole fucking. I don't know if I ever told you guys this.
Forgot about that.
You remember Pizzagate?
Yeah, the crazy guy that
went into the pizza store looking for the basement full of child sex slaves, and there was no basement at all.
Yeah, we get it. You know what it is. So at work, there was a fucking Italian, the Italian prime minister was offended by some French dude that came there and tried their pizza, and the producer referred to it as Pizzagate. They're like, what's some dub Pizzagate? So I called him up and I'm like, dude, I don't think you want to use that word in here. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, you don't know what fucking Pizzagate was? So I'm like, just Google it. Do me a favor. Just Google it. And he Googled it. And he's like, oh yeah, let me take that out of there. You're a fucking producer in a fucking newsroom, dude. You should know that Pizzagate means that this is that whole sex fucking ring with Hillary Clinton. He was just putting it in his script because he thought he was being fucking clever.
Sure.
Because the fucking French prime minister fucking dissed this guy's pizza in Italy or something like that. You know what I mean? Ooh,
and this was in your newsroom?
Yes.
God, yeah, that's
fucking idiot producer in our newsroom.
I thought maybe a French.
I should have just let him burn. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
What's it have to do with the topic?
But that's it. That's just. It ended with the same. It ended with the same 4 letters, and it made more sense in your. That story made more sense in your story.
Shut your mouth and move on.
Oh man.
You haven't even had any Everclear.
Next up is Ashtray with waiting on the USPS.
Yeah, so I bought this. This is also back when I was still unemployed. I'm thinking, well, what am I going to do with my time? Well, working on a little sound production stuff. Now's the time to actually have, be able to fucking do that because I'm sitting at home. Better than jerking off. So I found on eBay this Machine Studio piece of equipment that works in with my Native Instrument Tractor DJ software. And so brand new, it's about $1,000 piece of equipment. I got it on eBay, lightly used for $400 with the dust cover. Sweet. I bought this back in, it shipped anyways, April 24th. And then it goes from, so by May 3rd, it gets to Peoria, Illinois. And then by May 5th, it goes to Des Moines, Iowa. Why? I don't fucking know. And it stays in Des Moines, Iowa for a little bit. Then it goes back to Chicago, Illinois on May 6th. And the last thing, May 10th, it still just says transfer to next facility. So I'll keep refreshing it, and it'll just say it'll kind of update the date. It's just it's in transit, still in transit. It's like, motherfuckers. So yeah, I'm watching this $400. It's somewhat in transit. It's supposed to be coming to me. And I think this is also probably all tied into how the postal office, the USPS is supposed to go bankrupt soon, right? Again.
I've been seeing some shit about that.
Granted, don't forget,
I think he wants to privatize it, though. That's why.
Well, don't forget that it was in, was it 2006 or 2016 that Congress put this act where that basically it mandated
they couldn't raise any money.
Not that they couldn't raise any money, but that it had to prepay their employees' health. But it's basically this suicide legislation. They have to prepay the pensions and health care for their employees for 50 years in advance.
What the fuck?
That's why they've been losing money for the ever since
They would
then.
actually be they would be making
They would
money
be profitable because
money,
they were profitable beforehand. It was like this Republican thing to basically sabotage.
Wow, dude.
To get rid of them so they could privatize it.
Jesus
So
Christ.
it's like saying as a business, well, yeah, you want to offer health care to your employees, you have to prepay that for 50 years in advance by law.
Right.
That's
And
so
it's only
fucked
because
up,
it's the
man.
U.S. Postal Service that they can, because it's not. I mean, it is a public institution, but it's
maybe that's what Democrats should do when they take over everything.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to offer employees health care, which you have to by law? Well, you have to prepay all of it for 50 years.
That sound like a bunch of Christians, you know that?
You know what I'm saying?
All this hope and faith. All this hope and faith and shit y'all got that he's gonna lose. I'm serious.
Well, I'm just saying, that's why the post, and then it gives them the reason to say, well, look at the Postal Service just losing money all the time. And for the average person sitting down, it's like, yeah, fucking Postal Service and their pensions, Postal Service, fucking federal job.
They make like $18 an hour.
They don't know that the reason why they're bleeding money is because they have to pay for 50 years in advance. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, that's insane.
Especially when you think about the fact that, across the board for every industry, technology is going to cut down the workforce. Especially, think of Postal Service. You're going to have little postal robot, droids probably in the next 20 years. Driving or flying around, dropping mail off or whatever. Then making them have to pay for healthcare and pensions for 50 years in advance. It's just this self-sabotage.
All those robot pensions, you know how much that's going to cost?
Yeah, right? Because robots live forever.
Right, exactly.
Totally go broke.
It's going to be fucking 500 years.
Yeah.
Teddy looks like he's going to fucking just start masturbating.
Right? Well, let him masturbate to the Lion King.
Gross.
Too late, bitch.
But it's a segue.
Word. Anyway,
next up is Mr. Lion King. Go.
Okay, so I watched it with my family because it was on Disney Plus, the new one, the remake.
Oh, the remake. Okay.
And what the fuck? What's the point? It was the same exact movie, almost word for word.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
all of them have been like that. So
really,
that is the most ridiculous.
That's why they get good ratings, is because they just copied them.
Yeah.
So it was. It's like 3D,
I would say,
or is it like actual?
It's like live action.
Live action.
It's not live action.
It's CGI, but
yeah,
it's
CGI.
live action. How Jurassic Park is live action. It's know what I mean. It's CGI.
They're not gonna have talking fucking lions and shit.
Right.
In real life. Sorry, I took a sleeping pill, so I'm not totally with it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
So anyway.
Wow.
It's just I didn't understand it. Make your fucking kid watch the original Lion King, Karen.
It's a great movie.
You know what I mean? It's the same. They remade what's that other one? They just remade Aladdin. Yeah. Are you fucking kidding? Aladdin? Oh, we'll put Will Smith. We'll fucking replace.
I haven't seen
probably the greatest comedic actor in the fucking history of cinema.
Well, Robin Williams would have hung himself. We could use him.
Dude, it's Disney, man. Calm down.
I'm sorry, but I think Aladdin, that performance, him as the genie, was one of the funniest fucking things in any animated movie ever.
Yeah, it was.
And why the fuck are they just make the kids watch it? It doesn't, you know what I mean?
In the new one.
I have no.
But see, I don't think these movies are for.
I mean, how could you replace Gilbert Gottfried?
Right. Yeah.
Is he dead?
No, I think he's still alive, isn't he?
And even in the new one, they got fucking James Earl Jones to play Mufasa again.
Really?
This dude re-recorded the same audio. 20 some years later.
Oh Jesus!
Oh God damn it! Ashtray.
Who the fuck didn't put their
Anyway,
yeah, we are so
fuck these remakes, dude.
I don't think these remakes are for the kids. I think they're for us. because a lot of these remakes came out 20, 30 years ago. A lot of these cartoons came out 20, 30 years ago when the kids had. I mean, yes, my son has seen The Lion King and shit like that. But for me, seeing these movies in realistically is actually pretty cool. It's like watching a cartoon you like, you know.
There you go, Mystic. There's your rebuttal.
I don't like you anymore.
I never liked you. In all seriousness, go fuck yourself, Mystic. That's our show. We're gonna be here Wednesday night at 10 p.m.
You're a sheep. You fucking sheep.
Sheep. Watching Lion King.
Make sure you join the conversation at the Red Report. You just call me a sheep. What the fuck? Or Facebook.com/Red Report. You can Twitter us, but I don't even go to it anymore because I don't know how to use Twitter. Like us, shares, and fuckers. We're down for whatever. I'm Teddy.
I'm Oracle.
This is Ashtray.
And I'm Mystic.
And this is the Red Report.
Yeah, that was fluid. Seamless. Seamless, Teddy.
He had to look up the script on